What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Matt, you're watching Rear-Wheel Drive, and behind me is my 2020 C8 Corvette Liberty Walk wide body. Today we're going to be installing some parts from Paragon. We're going to be heading up to the dealership to take care of some warranty issues, and then I'm going to be answering some questions that you guys had about the build from the last video. Today's part from Paragon is actually going to be a fire extinguisher. You guys know I like to track the car a lot, so I decided to put a fire extinguisher in the car. You never know when you're going to need it. Comes with a bracket, a fire extinguisher, it bolts to the front two bolts of your seat. All right, so brace yourselves, YouTube. A lot of y'all are probably gonna get triggered about this, but there's only two ways to go about it. When you follow that floor mat back, you will unveil those two bolts that we're gonna be mounting that bracket for the fire extinguisher to. Well, you'll notice that the floor mat covers up those bolts. So you got two options. One option is to take the floor mats out. Second option is to drill some holes, cut some holes. I personally like floor mats. Floor mats are only like, what, 50 bucks? Drill two little holes in them. Not the worst thing in the world. So don't get mad at me, we're about to do it. All right, so step one, let's take out the floor mat. There's two little push tabs there, comes right out. On the bottom, looks like those bolts have already imprinted exactly where I'm gonna need to put those holes at, so perfect. Found a little drill tool. I think it's meant to like recess the wood, but it's a good size of the bolt, so I'm gonna give it a shot. All right, here we go. Got through one layer, coming through the other side now. And we're through. I mean, guys, let's be real. That is not bad. That looks pretty damn good. That's the other side. All right, let's go ahead and give this thing a shot, see how she fits. So let's go ahead and put her in the two original tab holes. And then these are the holes that we created for the bolt. Woohoo! It fits perfectly. Let me get some light up in here. So there you go, there's the first bolt. Works perfect. There's still a nut on the other side of that, so that's why it's not going all the way down. And then this side over here, perfect. Guys, that bracket's gonna sit right on top of that and it's gonna be beautiful. All right, so the first real step after you get that floor mat out of there is you're gonna go ahead and grab a 15 millimeter, and there's gonna be two bolts in the front of that seat. You're gonna wanna get both of those out, both those nuts out. All right, now let's grab our bracket, and I believe it goes this side up. So we're gonna go and put that like that, like that. Awesome. Sorry about the lighting, guys. It's a little dark in this corner, but there's the bracket. We put them over those two bolts, and we'll just go ahead and tighten those down now. For those of you guys who went with the floor mat modification, you wanna pull that bracket out. You're gonna wanna put your floor mat in first. You're gonna wanna snap those two spots down, overlap the holes. Oh, I actually made another modification. I went and cut off that little plastic piece as well on the bottom of the floor mat, just so there'd be less thickness between the nut and the base. So go ahead and overlap those holes, push them all the way down as best you can. Same thing on the other side. Now we'll grab our bracket, place that on top of the floor mat, and this is what we've got, guys. So floor mat over the hole, then the bracket, now let's slap the nut on there. Okay, got a couple threads, hopefully it's not cross-threaded. Let's see what happens. 15 mil again. Oh baby. Woo! All right, we got it in there. Sorry about all the sweat, guys. It's about 1,000 degrees in Florida right now. Woo! All right, guys, here's a look at the bracket finally installed. We got the floor mat underneath the bracket and then the bolt on or the nut on top of that. Now let's go ahead and grab the fire extinguisher. All right, next step is we got to bolt the fire extinguisher to the bracket. Should have probably done this off the car, but you'll notice that there are 9 bolts, 9 holes there, and they actually match up with the holes in the bracket. So you're just gonna match those up and then bolt it down. All right, guys, so I went and attached the bracket with 3 bolts to the other bracket. That's on there nice and snug now, so we're gonna grab our fire extinguisher. There's a slot that you have to slide the head into, just like that. Pull these over, and bam, she's in there. Check it out, guys. Fire extinguisher installed in the C8 Corvette. What do you think? I love it. I think it's a cool little accessory. Let's sit in here and see what it's like for a passenger. All right, so legs don't get anywhere near them. Clear all over. Nice, check that out. What do you guys think about the accessory in the C8? You guys like the fire extinguisher? I love it. Also, guys, if y'all want your fire extinguisher for your C8 Corvette, make sure you guys head over to paragonperf.com. The guys over at Paragon gave me a promo code to give to you guys. The promo code's RWDC8 fire, that's gonna get you guys 5% off your fire extinguisher. Man, that looks really cool. One of my buddies with a GT3 RS had the same thing in his car, and ever since I saw that, I love it. All right, guys, next up, we need to head down to the dealership. We got some warranty issues. Under the car the other day, when I pulled it out, I noticed that there was a little bit of fluid down here. I matched it up with right around the wheel, and then I knew exactly what it was. I had the same exact issue with my driver's side in the front and my passenger side in the front. At 7,000 miles, we replaced that shock. At 20,000 miles, we replaced the passenger side shock. Now it looks like at 34,000 miles, we're gonna have to replace this bad boy. So like I said, the rear shocks are gone. It's like I'm riding on springs. It's super bouncy. I don't know if you guys can see it because of the motion stabilization in the camera, but yeah, it's pretty bouncy. I don't know if both the rear shocks are gone or if just the right rear one. I know the right rear one for a fact is definitely gone because I saw the fluid actually coming out of the shock, but I did not check the left side. In order for me to check these things, I got to pull the wheels off. And as you guys saw how I have it parked in there, driver's side is not the easiest to get to. But I'll have them, put it up on the lift, have them check out both shocks, or actually all four again. They don't seem to last very long, so I'll have them check all four again, see if we have any other leaks. Oh, that's cool. Check that out, guys. It's my brother from another mother. Is that a ZR1? No, doesn't look. I think it's a Grand Sport that's made to look like a ZR1. Is that a Grand Sport? Woohoo! Well, guys, some unfortunate, rather bad news. So we are here at Chevrolet in Orlando. This is where this car's been worked on many, many, many times, and in this shop right here. And unfortunately, it looks like they don't have a Corvette tech anymore. Our guy is gone. No more Corvettes in here anymore, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to go try out a different dealer. Now, sometimes when you work with a certain tech for a long time, they know what the car's been through, they kind of help you out every once in a while. I don't know if this shock's gonna get replaced under warranty, because I figure any new dealership I go to, it's probably not gonna be okay with the fact that it's been lowered. Pretty much that's it. Lowering springs, lowering collars. We'll see. Let's go try another one. All right, guys, let's go ahead and answer a few of those questions y'all had from the last video. But before we do that, let me go ahead and thank you guys first, because today we just hit 7,300 subscribers even. I mean, I know that doesn't sound like a lot, guys, but when I first started this whole YouTube thing, the idea of even getting like 1,000 subscribers, even 100 subscribers was pretty tough. I mean, and when you first start, it goes very, very slow. And the fact that we have 7,000 or over 7,000 is absolutely amazing. So I want to thank you guys, because without y'all, this wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be doing this channel. I might have the car, but I wouldn't be having as much fun as I would be if it wasn't for you guys, because I'm basically sharing this experience with y'all. Without you guys, I would just have the car parked in my garage. Maybe I'd go do some things here and there, but this actually lets me keep going. So I appreciate you guys. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Thanks for liking the videos. Thanks for commenting. And let's go ahead and answer some of those questions. All right, so first question from HP Assault. He asks, what wing is that? The wing that we just put on the car is the AGM Hyper GT spoiler. Our next question comes from Roy Roush. I think that's how you pronounce it. Sorry if I messed it up. Now whatever happened to the Pro Charger you had mentioned a while ago? 600 plus horsepower puts it in direct competition to the new Z06. So yes, I did order the Pro Charger. What was it now? Jeez, 2 Februarys ago? Yeah, 2 Februarys ago. Ordered it when they first came out, and they were just like, hey, we're gonna be the first ones, da da da. Well, 10 months later in December, I still hadn't got it. I gave them a call, and I was like, hey guys, what's going on? And they had said it's gonna be another 2 months. And I've heard the story, a couple times during that 10 months, so I gave up on it. I said, I asked for my refund, and I gave up on it. So, and I'm actually glad I did, because what I've learned now with the Liberty Walk is, this car is no longer like a race car. This car is a show car. It's very pretty. There's stuff in the middle of the road. Jeez, I almost hit that. That would have been terrible. But anyways, it's a show car now. So you don't really want to, go ripping on it. 700 horses. Like, I don't even know if the panels will hold on. This thing, I don't know. I don't know if it's designed for speed. I know it's designed for looks, but I don't know if the body gets designed for speed. All right, next question is from Ed Morse. He asks, what number tint do you have on the side and front windows, and can you see out of them at night? So we went ahead and went with 5% on the sides, we went ahead with 5% on the front, and then we did PPF black on the back, because we had originally put tint on that as well, but it bubbled up because of the heat. So went with PPF on that, held up perfect. But yeah, we got 5% on the windows. It's a little hard to see at night, not gonna lie. In the daytime, it's not bad at all. You guys can see straight through that window. But at night, it does get a little tough. Most of the time when I ride around at night, I ride around the top off, windows down, so it doesn't really affect me too much. But anyways, no, it's not that bad. I mean, you know the C8 already has terrible blind spots. You really can't see out of the car anyways. The only way you're really looking is forward in your mirrors. I mean, but yeah, no, you can see everything, it's fine. So far, so good. All right, guys, so the next question is from Steve D. He asked, did you lose the bumper cameras front and back? So originally the body kit did not come with the holes for those cameras, but Kevin over at the shop at Precision Auto Body, he went ahead and made those holes. So we have all the cameras, all the backup sensors, everything on the car, front and back, so we're good to go. Next question is from Jan A. Love the wing mat. Did you need to upgrade the struts to hold the wing when opening the hatch? No, we did not have to upgrade the struts, but we did. I forgot to actually mention that in the last video. Those parts that I had on the interior, on the inside of the engine bay done, I forgot to mention that we had the Paragon Performance strut tower bars. Those things actually are freaking amazing. The stock ones sag a lot. They don't push it all the way up. The Paragon Performance struts push it all the way up. So we have those. Do we need to do that? No, but we did. And then the other thing that we have in the engine bay that I forgot to mention in the last video is the Solar Performance throttle body. Ported throttle body from Solar Performance. Can't forget about them. My very first mod of the car. All right, we're getting the advisors to check out the C8 right now. But guys, they got 5 or 4 more new ones right over here. Just kidding, they got 6 new ones. Woo! Check this out. No Z06s, obviously. Some Trident wheels. What are these? Are those 70th anniversary wheels? What is this? It's a 1LT. Stingray R center caps. Oh, it's Stingray R appearance package. Okay. Got a red one over here and a yellow one. Pretty sure they're all pre-sold, but pretty cool. No Z06s. So this is not the dealership that we are on the list at. We're on the list at Stingray Chevrolet. We went from 19 down to 15, so I guess they got 4 orders in. No more orders this year, so we'll be placing ours till next year. Well guys, we got some good news, we got some bad news. We're at Chevrolet here in Orlando. Unfortunately, they're not gonna warranty the shock on the Corvette. They want me to pay for it. The car's still in warranty. It's got 36,000 miles, but their reasoning is we got aftermarket wheels and lowering springs. I guess I shouldn't have mentioned the fact that I put lowering springs on there, but I'm an honest guy and you know. But anyways, it's on lowering springs, so I've modified those shocks. They're not gonna cover it anymore. They want $822.87 for that shock to be installed. The shock itself is only $286. I guess $600 in labor to get that thing on there. There's the part number. But yeah, anyways, not gonna pay $800 to get that shock replaced. You guys have seen on the channel, we do all this stuff ourselves, or we can at least. Don't really want to, once should be covered under warranty, but I guess it shouldn't be. I don't know. Either way, let me know what you guys think in the description or in the comments below. Do you guys think it should be covered under warranty? I mean, wheels, that's a dumb excuse. But I guess, you know, I have changed the springs out. Anyways, $286 in 1 week to get it in. Anthony, driver mod, you available? Woohoo, just in time. It started raining. Well, the car is back at home, safe and sound. Unfortunately, she's still kind of broken. Doesn't have the new shock replaced just yet. We're gonna have to do some research online, figure out some shocks. Maybe I can get a pair for the same price as getting just that one installed, or maybe I get all 4, who knows? I don't know, gotta do some research. Super bummed about the fact that they're not gonna replace under warranty, but I do understand at the same time, I have modified it. But guys, again, thank you so much for getting me to 7,300 subscribers. That's absolutely insane. Thank you guys for watching these videos. Thanks for subscribing to them. Thanks for liking them. Truly, this car would not have got to where it's gotten if it wasn't for you guys and YouTube. So thank you guys for letting me live this dream. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.